Hello, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're doing well today. If you're new here, this is the place where we talk about the latest news affecting our communities in South Africa. So please make sure to stick around until the end to hear the full details, and we'll share the sources so you can verify everything for yourself. And while you're here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss an update. Today, we are diving into a story that has stirred up quite a bit of controversy across South Africa. The Economic Freedom Fighters, or EFF, recently made a statement blaming undocumented foreigners for a range of social and economic problems in the country. This has sparked heated debates, divided opinions, and left many ordinary South Africans feeling confused, concerned, and sometimes frustrated. The statement was released during one of the EFF's rallies, where party leaders addressed a large crowd and spoke candidly about what they see as challenges facing the nation. According to the party, undocumented foreigners are responsible for increased crime rates, job losses for locals, and added pressure on public services such as healthcare and education. They called for stricter immigration controls and stronger enforcement to deal with the so-called foreign influx. Now, let's be clear, this isn't the first time politicians have talked about undocumented foreigners in this way. But the EFF's recent comments were particularly blunt and unfiltered, which immediately caught the attention of the media and the public alike. Some people feel the party is simply voicing what many South Africans think but don't say out loud, while others believe these statements are dangerous and irresponsible. Many community members from different parts of the country expressed their concerns that blaming foreigners could escalate tensions and lead to xenophobic attacks, which we have unfortunately seen too much of in recent years. Others said the statement oversimplifies complex social issues that can't just be pinned on a single group of people. Experts also weighed in on the matter. Some sociologists and economists pointed out that South Africa's challenges are multifaceted. High unemployment, poverty, and crime are problems rooted in historical inequality, poor governance, and lack of opportunities, not simply the presence of undocumented migrants. They warn that scapegoating foreigners distracts from addressing the real issues and solutions. Healthcare professionals added their voices as well, sharing that many undocumented foreigners actually contribute positively by working in informal sectors and sometimes even support local economies. It's a delicate balance. While illegal immigration needs to be managed properly, demonizing individuals only fuels division. Of course, the government has a role to play here. Immigration authorities confirm they are aware of the situation and that work is ongoing to improve border controls and identification processes. They are trying to prevent illegal entry while also ensuring that genuine asylum seekers and refugees are treated fairly. This is a complicated task that requires careful policy and coordination between departments. On social media, the reactions were fast and fierce. Some praised the EFF for speaking out boldly, saying the party is addressing what many politicians avoid. Others condemned the statement, accusing the EFF of stoking fear and hatred. Several hashtags trended, reflecting the divided national mood. It was clear that many South Africans are worried about safety and jobs, but also uncertain about how to balance these concerns with humanity and fairness. It's important for us, as ordinary citizens, to stay calm and avoid jumping to conclusions. Public discussions on sensitive topics like this need to be handled with care. We have to ask ourselves, are we looking at facts or emotions? Are we seeking understanding or feeding fear? Dialogue is necessary, but it must be rooted in respect and truth. One thing that stood out during all this was the call from community leaders, religious groups, and civil society organizations urging for peaceful coexistence. They reminded people that South Africa is a nation built on diversity and that unity is key to overcoming challenges. Violence and discrimination never solve anything. Let's also not forget that many undocumented foreigners come here seeking a better life, fleeing hardship and conflict in their home countries. They too are human beings with hopes and dreams. Our laws and policies should reflect both the need for security and compassion. So, where do we go from here? It's clear that managing undocumented immigration is a priority for South Africa. Strengthening border security, improving documentation processes, and addressing root causes like unemployment and poverty are crucial steps. But this has to be done in a way that respects human rights and promotes social cohesion. As citizens, we can play a part by being informed and engaged. Report any suspicious activity to the authorities, but always treat others with dignity. Support community efforts that bring people together rather than divide them. And remember, every individual deserves fairness and respect, regardless of where they come from. In conclusion, the recent EFF statement has sparked a much-needed conversation about undocumented foreigners and national challenges. But it has also highlighted how sensitive this topic is and why it must be approached carefully. Our goal should be a safer, more inclusive South Africa where everyone has the chance to thrive. Thank you for staying with me till the end. The sources for today's news include statements from the economic freedom fighters, South African Police Service updates, comments from immigration officials, insights from sociologists and economists featured in News 24, and reports from City Press. Before you go, I'd love to know what you think. How do you feel about the EFF statement? Do you believe undocumented foreigners are to blame for our problems, or do you think there are bigger issues at play? Let's keep this conversation respectful and thoughtful in the comments below. Remember to subscribe if you haven't yet and hit the notification bell for more updates. Stay safe out there, and I'll see you in the next video.